helicóptero. Tranquila, hija, tranquila. Vas a estar bien.
El Chapo Guzman's life story for the first time, you'd probably think it was straight out of a Hollywood movie. After all, this man managed to escape not from one but two of Mexico's most secure prisons. On January 8, 2016, El Chapo was captured for the third time in Los Mochis, Sinaloa, after an intense shootout with Mexican Marines. The Mexican government even released body camera footage from the raid that looked like something out of an action movie. The Marines stormed the house, throwing grenades and bullets everywhere, searching every corner. This was Operation Black Swan, launched after a tip-off about El Chapo's whereabouts. Unfortunately, 5 guards lost their lives in the shootout. El Chapo escaped through a secret passageway but was eventually caught by Mexican federal police on the highway. On January 19, 2017, El Chapo was extradited to the U.S. and is now being held in the Supermax security prison ADX Florence in Colorado. The saying like father, like son definitely rings true for Ovidio Guzman Lopez, the son of El Chapo. After his father was extradited, Ovidio and his brothers quickly rose through the ranks of the Sinaloa cartel, eventually taking over its distribution networks. On January 5, 2023, Mexican authorities finally caught up with Ovidio in the Jesus Maria district of Culiacan. The night before his arrest, he was attending a family party, but then the military swooped in with choppers and ground vehicles in a pre-dawn raid, finally capturing him within 10 hours. His arrest set off a chain reaction of chaos. The U.S. consulate in Hermosillo reported gunfights, roadblocks, and fires popping up all over Culiacan, Los Mochis, and Guasave. People started looting in Culiacan, and businesses and banks all over the state had to close up shop temporarily. Social media videos captured complete mayhem at Culiacan's airport, where 2 planes were shot at, resulting in the airport being forced to close down entirely. This whole mess ended up costing the lives of 10 soldiers, 19 gang members, and 1 police officer. On September 15, 2023, Mexico extradited Ovidio Guzman to the U.S. on drug trafficking charges. He has pled not guilty and is awaiting sentencing at the MCC in Chicago, and he may eventually join his father in prison. Violence wasn't the only thing that followed Ovidio Guzman's arrest. In the aftermath, the Sinaloa cartel released disturbing videos of 2 boys in one of their vehicles, brandishing large guns. Their faces reveal the trauma they've endured, hinting that they didn't willingly choose this path, yet the guns they hold tell a different story. They were prepared to follow the cartel's orders, showing they had little choice but to comply. By arming children in the street, the cartel sent a chilling message to authorities. They were prepared to escalate the violence to any extent necessary to protect their control and territory. Narco subs, the Coast Guard's fight against drug smuggling. On June 18, 2019, the U.S. Coast Guard released bodycam footage showing how they intercepted fast-moving narco subs, seizing over 177,000 pounds of cocaine. In the footage, a Coast Guard member shouts at a semi-submersible vessel, demanding it to stop. The Coast Guard personnel then board the boat, forcing open the hatch to find the smugglers inside. *5 alleged smugglers were detained and handed over to the DEA for prosecution. Despite these efforts, the Coast Guard intercepts only 11% of drug-filled semi-submersibles. In recent years, Central and South American drug cartels have increasingly used semi-subs, which are nearly impossible to detect without prior intelligence or aircraft. One Coast Guard member stated in an interview, "Most of the vessel is underwater, making it hard to spot. They're also painted blue to match the water. Even if we intercept one, we have to act quickly because these vessels are designed to sink and destroy evidence rapidly." Smugglers are often armed and prepared for such scenarios. The Tropa del Infierno gun battle. On July 4, 2020, a dramatic chase unfolded during a fierce gun battle between the Mexican military and the Tropa del Infierno, an elite hit squad affiliated with the Cartel del Noteste. The intense clash took place in Tamaulipas, a northeastern state bordering Texas, and was captured on bodycam. At least 16 gang members lost their lives, while the military confirmed that none of their own personnel were injured. The 2021 Matamoros shootout. On October 22, 2021, a wild car chase and shootout erupted between cartel members and law enforcement near the northern border of Mexico. The incident took place in Matamoros, a border city with the U.S., when military and police officers attempted to pull over some suspicious vehicles. Instead of cooperating, the cartel members opened fire, sparking a citywide shootout. *15 blockades were set up across the city. *Several cars were set on fire. *The shootout ended with 3 Gulf Cartel members dead and 1 innocent bystander killed. Birdwatchers' terrifying encounter with the cartel. In 2022, 2 birdwatchers from Indiana drove nearly 3,000 miles to Cancun, Mexico, looking for birds to photograph. They were on the back roads when a truck raced past them. What happened next was terrifying. "Oh my God, they have guns. Jesus, go 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 go. No 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 no, please please please." Luckily, the cartel members let them go, warning them not to go further down the road. The cartel's brutal methods of retaliation. In 2022, a viral video showed cartel members shaving a woman's head as punishment. The footage captured a hooded man in camo, using a hair clipper in a white van. A woman in a purple blouse assisted him, holding down a frightened woman in a white shirt. Reports revealed that these men belonged to a cartel in Los Reyes, Michoacán. Allegedly, they shaved the woman's head because she honked at them and asked them to move their vehicle. When they didn't respond, she honked again. The cartel members saw this as disrespect and took matters into their own hands. A couple's terrifying escape. In a similar incident, a couple was driving when armed cartel members stopped their car. With guns in hand, the cartel members opened the driver's side door and attempted to drag the husband out of the car. But the woman in the passenger seat didn't back down. She urged her husband to hit the gas, refusing to give in to fear. Somehow, they managed to make a daring escape, leaving behind the nightmare that had almost consumed them. 2022. This armed group targeted police officers in Concepcion de Buenos, Jalisco. They released this chilling video where they question officers about their supposed ties to the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, CJNG. In the video, which spread across social media, 2 male officers and 1 female officer are seen kneeling in front of a patrol car as the interrogator demands the names of the officials who allegedly support the CJNG, referred to as the 4 letters. The armed men in the video are believed to be members of a cartel rivaling the CJNG, but their identities have not been disclosed by authorities. October 28, 2018. Edgar Morales Tranquilino, known as El Lodo or El Grande, a suspected member of La Familia Michoacana, ambushed police vehicles on a highway in Alvaro Obregón, Michoacán, killing 4 officers from the State Public Security Secretariat. After months on the run, El Lodo was captured by Mexican authorities. He confessed to orchestrating the ambush with 7 other members of La Familia Michoacana and even to filming the attack. 2017. Leaked police bodycam footage captures the intense moment when Mexican officers were ambushed by a cartel and confronted several gunmen believed to be members of the Juarez cartel. The ambush took place in the Mexican border state of Chihuahua. Although the cartel initially caught the police off guard, the officers quickly responded by firing back with assault rifles and using their vehicles for cover. May 2015. Mexico's government celebrated a significant victory against the CJNG when federal police killed 42 cartel members and arrested 3 more in a fierce shootout. The clash took place in Michoacán after Marines, federal police, and state authorities investigated a large property where armed men were believed to be hiding. They were met with gunfire, leading to a 3-hour gun battle. After the shootout, officials seized 36 heavy weapons, including assault rifles, 2 handguns, a grenade launcher, a rifle, and ammunition. Unfortunately, during the confrontation, 1 police officer lost his life. February 2020. Police reported that 5 suspected cartel members were killed and 2 others arrested, including 1 woman, following a shootout on Casas Grandes Highway in southern Juarez. This chaotic incident, captured on bodycam, unfolded in a desert area off Casas Grandes Highway. The shootout lasted over 10 minutes, resulting in 5 suspects dead and a Juarez police officer suffering a leg injury. Cartel documentary footage. The Popular Front, in collaboration with 550BC, recently released a short documentary featuring footage filmed by a Sinaloa cartel foot soldier through a bodycam. This documentary provides a raw and unflinching look into the lives of the Sinaloa cartel militiamen as they prepare for attacks on rival cartels. One of the world's most powerful and deadly drug trafficking organizations, the Sinaloa cartel generates billions of dollars annually. They have a significant presence in every state across Mexico and possess equipment comparable to that of the Mexican military. Due to their extensive resources and organized structure, cartels like the Sinaloa cartel are often referred to as narco-militias. 2021, a video that shook social media. In 2021, a video surfaced on social media showing a group of heavily armed individuals standing next to a patrol car with the initials of the state's public security forces. Several cartel members were seen riding in a Ram pickup truck, accompanied by what appeared to be a police patrol car, marked with state police and the official coat of arms boldly displayed on its side. 3 individuals in tactical gear stood confidently in front of these vehicles. One of them, armed with an FX-05 rifle, distanced himself from the recent tragedy of 2 municipal traffic agents who were brutally murdered in Quitas, blaming the crime on the CJNG. Lastly, to emphasize their message, the group fired off a set of rounds into the sky. The CJNG recently released a controversial video showcasing their firepower and the loyalty of their militants to El Mencho, the cartel's leader. In the widely shared footage, a cartel member calmly displayed their vehicles and weapons. This video caused a stir online, with many viewers mistaking the cartel's heavily armed personnel for the Mexican army due to the impressive display of vehicles and weaponry. The National Defense Secretariat reported that in this video alone, the cartel had 75 drug traffickers armed with an arsenal that included *54 assault rifles, *10.50 caliber Barrett rifles, *9 machine guns, *1.50 caliber anti-aircraft machine gun, *6 grenade launchers. Additionally, the footage showed 19 vehicles equipped with armor and modifications for shooters. The Secretariat of Defense commented that the video aimed to portray the CJNG as the most formidable force within Mexico, highlighting their mobility, armored protection, firepower, and military-like training. The DEA added that this video sends a clear message: the CJNG basically governs Mexico, not the Mexican government. In a country where videos of kidnappings and executions have previously surfaced on social media, this particular footage still managed to send chills through the public. 2021, a brutal display by Los Lobos cartel. Another shocking video posted to social media by members of the Los Lobos cartel showed about 20 doomed men, members of La Banda, part of the GTO Unido cartel. The footage showed a masked man taunting the terrified captives, who were cuffed behind their backs. He violently grabbed their hair and pointed a gun at their faces while interrogating them, demanding their names and other information. In the disturbing footage, the armed man chillingly stated, "This plaza already has an owner." This implied that the brutal execution was the result of a violent turf war. The mysterious disappearance of La Calada. She was known as La Calada, a fearless hitwoman who danced with danger every day, working for both La Familia Michoacana and Los Viagras cartels. She gained a reputation for her boldness. Known as Lucy Cruz on one social media profile and Castillo Hernandez on another, La Calada used platforms like YouTube to show off her risky lifestyle and taunt her rivals, including the CJNG. In November 2020, she posted a video calling out the CJNG, accusing them of being cowards for ditching a truck full of weapons. Soon after that video, the hitwoman disappeared without a trace. No one knows what happened to her. No one knows where she is. No one knows if she is alive or dead. 2020, the death of La Catrina. On January 10, 2020, a shocking video posted on social media captured the final moments of Maria Guadalupe Lopez Esquivel, also known as La Catrina, a notorious hitwoman for the CJNG. Trapped in a safe house with other cartel members, La Catrina's last moments were recorded on police body cameras as authorities stormed the hideout. She was seen bloody and struggling to breathe, her face and clothes covered in blood. Desperately, she reached out towards the camera, fighting to survive while a police officer tried to reassure her. Meanwhile, CJNG members blocked roads to slow down the authorities, forcing the military to request helicopter assistance to transport her. In another video, a soldier was seen carrying La Catrina and placing her inside a waiting helicopter. Sadly, she passed away shortly after the helicopter departed. At the time of her tragic death, La Catrina was only 21 years old.